Hello everyone, welcome to this week's edition of Telegraph Herald More Than the Score. I'm your host Steve Ortman. Alongside me this week, Brendan West.
Back. What is this, 2 weeks in a row?
We got the A-team back.
All right, good. Definitely the A-team.
Yeah, did you have a great Memorial Day weekend?
I sure did.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Yeah. It was very memorable.
Good.
Okay.
That's great. All right, well, we got the A-team back here to talk about nothing. We have nothing to talk about. Okay.
All right.
See you next week.
Good show, Steve.
Oh, I stepped on my thing. No, come on. What do you think? We're joking around here? Let's go.
We really got to...
Get back. Let's reset here. Holiday weekend is over. We gotta talk about sports.
Okay, let's go.
All right. Don't mind if I do. The big news this week, breaking news 2 days ago, the Dubuque Wahlert boys tennis team has won a record 10th Iowa Team State Championship. The Golden Eagles were very impressive in 2 victories down at Waveland Tennis Courts in Des Moines, the Class 1A state tournament. Golden Eagles pick up a 5-1 victory over Fairfield Maharishi in the championship match. They also were dominant in a 5-0 victory over Boone. This was a very emotional season for the Golden Eagles, with head coach Julie Westerkamp returning to the team after successfully defeating pancreatic cancer. It was very emotional for the Golden Eagles. The players raised $45,000 on a GoFundMe page to help her with costs for the treatment, and she had to take last season off. Their postseason kind of ended a little shy of the state tournament, and they really wanted to have a memorable season with Julie back in the fold, and boy did they. They were dominant down at the state tournament in the semifinal over Boone. Jack Lucy, Riley Collins, Charlie Fair, Lewis Ungs, and Hunter McDonald all picked up singles victories and ended that match in the semifinals. And when you get to that level and you're ending matches in singles, both the semifinals and the championship match, it just really speaks volumes of how deep the Golden Eagles were this season. They had 7 seniors, 1 standout freshman in Fair, and this was just a really deep team that even if they had battles at the 1, 2, or even 3 positions, just that 4, 5, and 6 spot really was just impressive players in those positions. And on top of that, they were so deep that Carson Kunkel, Jimmy Chapman, 2 seniors, were able to come in fresh and play number 3 doubles. They had the 1 through 6 lineup filled up, and then you had these 2 seniors coming in at number 3 dubs and coming in fresh and playing great. So that was really on display at state as well against Fairfield Maharishi in the championship match. The Eagles just as impressive. Jack Lucy lost a tight battle at number 1, but Charlie Fair, Lewis Ungs, Hunter McDonald, Will Hutchinson all picked up victories. And then Riley Collins sealed the deal at number 2 singles, battling for a 6-3, 4-6, 6-4 victory. And the Golden Eagles have now won more state championships than any Iowa boys tennis program. 10 state championships.
Now, Steve, you know, every championship season that we're able to cover is obviously memorable and fun for a number of different reasons here. But one of the things I'm wondering, you know, you're obviously our tennis beat reporter. What did you most enjoy about covering this season for Wahlert? It sounds like there were a lot of really interesting, really memorable storylines here.
Well, I think what stood out to me is the 7 seniors, great players, and just fun young men to be around. I always had a blast interviewing these guys, and Charlie Fair as well. Great youngster, amazing, comes in at number 3 and has been playing so well. And I just think the energy and the emotion of the players with Julie back in the fold, she's truly a special tennis coach and a great lady to boot. It's hard not to root for her in that battle with cancer. I'm sure many people have been affected by it, myself as well. And it's just a great story to see her come back and what she means to the players in the program, the assistant coaches, everything. And it was capped off with a 10th state championship. They were tied with Comanche at 9 apiece. So they already held the record for the most championships tied. But now they're flying solo to the top. It's all to themselves, 10 championships. And you know, the Eagles won a 2A title in 1989, and then in 2002 they dropped down to 1A, and they've just been really cleaning up since. They won a state record 6 in a row. under the legendary coach Jim Furstenberg. How, Jim, if you're wondering. I always like to say legendary coach Jim Furstenberg. He gets a real kick out of that. But anyway, a great season for the Golden Eagles comes to a close with the way the seniors wanted it to end, and that's with a record-breaking championship. So let's move on from tennis. We still got some track and field going here. That's why you're here. Wisconsin track and field state meet this weekend. Tons of great local athletes going up there. Who are you looking at? Some of the key athletes are going to be up there.
Well, I think when you're talking about Wisconsin track, it obviously starts with Emma Lawrence. She is a multiple champion this year. Once again, qualified.
Not a bad basketball player.
Oh, no, not a bad basketball player. Excellent volleyball player.
Yes, volleyball
Turns
as well.
out she's good at track too. Big surprise. But up there for the Benton Co-op team. I mean, Emma Lawrence. She's won several state titles. She'll definitely be looking to do some damage again in the hurdles, all the different jumps. So that'll be something to keep an eye on. The Cuba City girls, they always do some damage up there. I'm thinking about Brindley Wood, and I'm thinking about Mackenzie Voss, and two really big contenders there, along with all the different relays and everything. And then we've got others like Sky Digman in the throws for Platteville. She's definitely favored to do very well in some of those events. So those are some of the key athletes I'm keeping an eye on. I'm really looking forward to see Shannon Mum's coverage. She covers Wisconsin.
The Wisconsin guru.
She covers Wisconsin. She knows Wisconsin. She knows these kids, and it should be really exciting to see what she does up there in lacrosse.
Yep, we'll have all that coverage, TelegraphHerald.com, as well as in the print edition this weekend. That is going to do it for this week's edition of Telegraph Herald More Than the Score. I'm your host, Steve Ortman, alongside Brendan West. We'll see you next week.